Hi everybody. So I'm trying something new today. I spliced together 2 weeks of the World Series for the Manufacturers Cup. And one race is really good and one race is not. So we'll start off with the good one. A couple weeks ago, this is Group 3 at RoadAtlanta. I ended up qualifying second. Me and the guy in first went back and forth a bunch of times on fastest lap, pole position, all that stuff. So, and then I like RoadAtlanta. I think I have it down pretty well. I never really did it with the Lamborghini, but and I find if you hit any of the curbs around here, the Lambo kind of gets pretty unstable, and then it moves around a lot, so it's pretty difficult. I like the Manufacturers Cup because it seems like, well, there's a good mix of different cars. In this case, I mean, we even got the old 2000 Honda NSX there. So, get this underway. Even on the racing medium tires at this track, like that chicane coming up the hill there's a lot of spots in this track you have to be really gentle getting back on the throttle and really make sure that your wheel is unwound, like you're heading in a straight direction, otherwise you're going to be spun off. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 20 laps it is. So the guy that qualifies in P1 there, well, to put it bluntly, I thought I could stay with him. I thought I'd be able to catch him and maybe overtake him in a couple spots. But he has this track down too, I guess, right? So it seems like, well, he's already pulling away. Breaking a straight line here. Actually up to third. Use that whole curve on the outside. This one here, you're coming down. Get on the brakes a little bit late. Make sure you use all that camber and get back on the throttle nice and quick. This one is a little bit different. I have to make sure I stay braking in the straight line and turning in late. It's kind of a late apex. And then the back straight. I thought if I could keep close, I'd be able to catch him, but I'm already out of the slipstream. Right, so I'm not going to catch him, but we're already setting up a good gap to third place. So anyway, this is pretty much as close as I get to being, in P1. Hooligan Hawk there, he leads from wire to wire. So this is me going into the pits on number 12. I went into pits before P1, and I thought maybe an undercut, and I was kind of hoping that he was on the soft tires and maybe I'd be able to make up some time that way. So what I didn't count on was that little bit over the line when I was coming into the pit there. So you'll see it here, I get a 3-second penalty for that. I didn't think I crossed the line, but I mean, I'd have to go back and look at it again, but what are you going to do? Yeah, there it is, 3 seconds. So now I'm down from first place by 30. Anyway, that was as close as I got. So here's where the adventure begins. Last lap, coming up on a back marker into this top chicane, and I don't know what happens here. I go from that curb and unsettled the car, spin right off into the dirt. Brutal. And then I spin myself out again. I am kicking myself right now because I am certain that I am losing this. I'm going to drop to third, maybe fourth. I can't get myself back on the track and get going here. Plus now my tires are definitely dirty. So I guess it was good that I had a good almost 30-second. See now, look at it, 18, 9, 8, yeah, see. I was so close. If I hadn't been able to get on the track, or if I'd spun out in that grass again, I would have lost it to Julius. So, lucky for me, I managed to build up enough cushion during the beginning of the race. But, you know, hats off to Hooligan Hawk. He ran a very consistent race, no problems. And I mean, I congratulated him on it in the lobby afterwards. So this is a C lobby. And I was kind of, I was encouraged by that because I thought, oh man, that means I can hang with C drivers. And as we're going to see coming up, it really does depend on the drivers and on the track. So, qualified P2, finished P2. Good race otherwise. Managed to stay really consistent with my lap times. The only one that was a big problem was that last lap when I spun off into the grass. So, no change in placing. Finished P2. Like it. So then the next week, here's another manufacturer's race, but now we're at the Nurburgring, the endurance track. So this is a long race, but it's only 3 laps. But what are you going to do? So a little bit of a fiasco in the qualifying. I thought I was doing really well. Spun out a bunch on my first lap, so I decided to quit, go back to the pits, and try and put it another time. And I finished the last lap, I thought, or my one lap, my hot lap, but I guess I forgot that I was coming out of the pits again, so I actually ended up with no time for this. So I ended up qualifying, I think, in P15. Another good mix of cars here, Hondas, Ferraris, a little bit of everything. Quite a few Porsches. Good car to be driving here. I tried the Lamborghini in the daily race C during the week, and yeah, I had to work on keeping it really stable. Any big bumps can unsettle the car, and it's super unforgiving here. If you go off, you're in the barrier, in the grass right away. So anyway, go through the first lap here. I like the Nurburgring when I get it down. Like, I've raced the BMW here before, and I mean, I finished P2, but maybe that was in a different lobby, you know. So anyway, give it a shot. Go. Catch up to that section right away. Or is that the Renault? I don't remember. A bit of banging out here in front. I'm always concerned. It's a Renault, yeah. You can end up pinned here. So. The GP portion of the layout I'm pretty confident in. This is a little bit shorter track than I'm used to, but going pretty well. No major collisions, nobody's getting forced off yet. Again, this is a C lobby, so kind of happy that I'm sticking with people. Oh, there's a 2-second penalty. No ramming. This is the faster chicane. Oof. He gets pushed right out, and I kind of get hammered off there. Anyway, great. So, down in P11. So, I don't know if Mr. Helper there was waiting for me or not, but If he was, I really appreciate that sportsmanship. I'm not sure if it was him that ran me off anyway, but anyway. Alright, so now we're heading out onto the Nordschleife. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of this track, knowing, you know, break points and stuff like that. I think I'm being a little cautious at the beginning here. Like there's a BMW behind me. Oop, right off there into the, yeah, there goes the Renault by again. So. Anyway, back to P15. Alright, let's see if we can't string together some good sections here and, you know, make up some time. That one there, that's a good one. Whoop, there's a Ferrari. Like I said, unforgiving. If you're off and he drops right out of the race. So you want to be running from the back. And off again. This is not going well. I thought I had it down better than this. Anyway. And there goes Bulldog driving. Me and Bulldog running the back. The Lambos. Nice skinny's got on that Lambo. Anyway. So, some of these middle sections I feel like I have a good handle on. I mean, I still have the brake markers on for the assist. It's the only assist I really use, but right now. Whoa, where's he going? Let's touch that corner. Anyway. There we go. Downshift 1, 2. So it feels like the tires are starting to get a little bit clean, getting some better grip. I mean, I should be more than halfway done this lap by now at 4 minutes in. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Helper's off in the area there. Down to the slower speed corners. Gotta watch a little bit. This is these are hard tires on this one, and I don't know what it is. It looks like, if you look at the track in some spots, it looks like it's wet. I think it's just the lighting, right? Go, making up, getting a little bit of a lead stretched out there. I'm losing time, or I'm kind of in between. On P12. I just managed to hold her on the track there. Cost me some time though. I like this section here. A lot of nice flowing left-hand turns together. I think the problem I'm having on this lap is I'm not anticipating quite enough. I'm not, you know, my turning points are a little bit late. I'm reacting to the corners instead of anticipating. Brakes there. Gotta watch those bumps. Some of those curves are pretty steep. Big slowdown point all the way down to P2 or to second gear. The Renault's coming in behind me pretty hot. Someplace. Into the carousel, stay on the tracks. Yeah, the Renault's right up behind me again. Trying to string together some good sections here. We get to the straight. Back. I find too there's a lot of corners where you can lift instead of actually having to brake. And it just, that's just enough to get you, you know, shift the weight. You can get a little bit better steering. Come on, stay on the track. What the hell? And around we go. A good enough lead on Bulldog there. It looks like he's skipping back. Anyway, so, right, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's a tale of two races, right? Two different races. That RoadAtlanta one, I mean, I'm very consistent, only until the last lap wasn't making any, you know, self or unforced errors, I guess you would call them. Here, you know, you get a little too aggressive. You're off in the grass or in the gravel. Down. I think the compression one is coming up here right away. Oh no, this is the high speed and fourth gear. Third gear turn. There's the second part of the second carousel. And then these corners that head out onto the straight, I never seem to be able to get these right. Like I feel like I should be flat through here, but it's, I never, especially the second part, I never quite get this right. But anyway, it seems like I'm gaining on P13. Penalties being taken up there. Yeah, see, like I was looking at the leaderboard, and the top times in the world are in the 7:40 range, and I'm a full minute behind that, and I'm not even done yet. Corners, downshifting, down in second, into the very end. Yeah, so you got to be a little hard on the brakes there. So that was lap one. And I'm going to spare you, lap 2 is not much better. So we're going to jump right to lap 3. Into lap 3. Kind of came in well at the end of lap 2. I thought I was doing pretty well. I'm getting everything down. So I'm going to try and string together some good stuff here. Tight here, so you can set up a good line for the next corner. Go upshift, the wheel spin out, go wide. Okay, not bad. I know what I'm doing here. Purple, nice, good start, good sign. Nice and fluid. Back on the throttle. Curb. Another purple sector. That section of the track seems to have it down pretty well. There's too much speed going through here. You gotta watch the throttle coming out of here. That spinning out there. And back out to the Nordschleife. Nice. Purple sector, another one. Straight in a row. Good sign. So, what I find with this track is that it's really about, like, so you're setting up, like, you should be trying to set up like 2 corners down the road, right? You gotta pick your line to go into one corner, which leads to the next corner, which leads to the next one. And you should be moving it kind of along that way. I'm still, this lap is better, but still I'm a little bit, like if you watch those top time replays, it's not even close. They're just flowing here. Purple sector again, I like this. Go, 2. This one I kind of dropped a little bit too much. Come up this hill and we do that long left-hander. That leads into this one here that leads into the sharp right-hander. We're dropping a little bit too much speed. Okay. Got it over the gravel that time. That's good. Well, another purple sector. This is going really well. There. Hill. Brakes. Line to this corner all the way down. This is a double corner, kind of wide. Curb here. So it out. There we go. Another purple sector. What's that? 5? Well, that's pretty good. So it does prove that I can, you know, drive it. I just need to be a little bit more practicing, I guess. A little bit harder on the, we lost the back end there a little bit. Tight, slowing out, there we go. Set up the next one, a little sharp, cross, wide, watch that, there we go. It's looking good. Brakes, yeah. Should be a brake marker there. Anyway. Going a little bit too fast for the old computer. Another purple sector. Like it. Just lost it there a little bit. Feel that back end breaking loose a little. There we go. Tight, go up to the edge. Okay, now it's a bunch of sweeping lefts here. Kind of all tied together. Purple sector. Oh, now I'm only up by 57 thou. Gaining some time here. Yep, better. Nice. Go wide. Brake, there we go. Pretty good. 23 seconds. Oh, that's below my time. But I'm no longer in purple. Oh! I hit that curb and unsettled everything. Darn it. It's making up time there too. Down there. Let's see now, I'm back up to 14 seconds, 50, 15. Anywho. Carousel. So, I mean, for the first half of the track, on purple sectors, pretty good. Up, still on 18 seconds into my best time still. Those first 2 laps were horrible. Look at this time. Anyway. Here, down the left, right. Yeah. I think this is YouTube corner when they have all the wrecks on the track days. Keep that on the track. Nice. Kind of carried too much speed in there. Probably getting it under control again. Darn it. Man. Somebody must have gone off somewhere. Oh, somebody else is off. Oh, jeez. Who's that? Okay, hold. Oh. He was quite a ways up there. I think he got bumped or something. Hold on to that position. Driving, here we go. Wide. Nice. So obviously, Astor's obviously finished already. That's, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds to finish this. Let's hope I can. Get back straight. Rottinger. Keep it going. Yeah, I'm not catching. I'm 12. 17, almost 17 seconds behind. But at least I'm opening up a gap against P14, which is good. Go. Still 16 seconds under my best time. Well, it wasn't much of my best time. Go. Downshift. On the brakes. Go. There we go. There you go. So, not too bad for the last lap anyway. Would have been nice if I could have gotten that together a little better. Anyway, I was only able to run one race that Saturday, so as you can see, 1 week it can be your race, no problem. And then next week you end up on a track that's a little bit unforgiving. Your car's a little unforgiving. So if you enjoyed this, please hit the like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And see you again next time.